Hi everyone. Today I am continuing with 31 Reasons People Don't Receive Their Financial Harvest by Mike Murdock. Today I'm going over Chapter 5. And Chapter 5 is the law that some people never ask for a specific and significant financial harvest. So it's important to ask for what you want. If you don't ask, you're never going to get what you want. Whether it's from God or anyone else in the world. So Matthew 7:7-8 says, "Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For every one that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened." So those are all actionable terms to ask, seek, knock. You have to go out and find it, but you have to be willing to ask for what you want in life and to ask for what you want from God, and of the universe and of yourself. So super, super important for being significant, being specific about whatever harvest you're looking for. In this chapter, Mike Murdock goes over 12 key bullet points of dreaming big enough and asking for a very specific, significant harvest. So I'm going to go over those 12 points. Many people rebel against asking. If you're rebelling against asking for what you want from God, you're letting your ego get in the way. You're letting your pride get in the way of asking. And that's only going to hold you back. You have to humble yourself to the point where you can ask for what you want out of life. So don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your pride get in the way. Just ask. Number 2, many refuse to ask for a financial harvest. And his rationale with this is that a lot of people feel like they don't deserve it, or they don't want to ask because they know they don't. They think they don't deserve it. They're not following principles of living a good life, laws of the Bible, and how we should do things. So that's another reason why many people don't ask. Many people refuse to ask God for specific amounts of income. So if you're not specific with what you're asking, you're not likely to get it. If you say, hey, I want more money, okay, here's $1. There's your more money. So we want to be specific with what we're looking for. Aim high and aim big, and, know that it's coming and work your way towards that goal. But if you're not specific, then you're never going to get what you really want. You can say, well, I want to buy a house. I want a new house. Okay, well, what do you want? Do you want a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom? Where do you want it to be? Close to the ocean, up in the mountains? What kind of style? What kind of price range? You need to be specific in order to attract the things that you want in life, in order for God to know exactly what to give you. Otherwise, it's a bit of a shot in the dark. Number 4, many refuse to ask God in faith. And this is important when it comes to faith, because God is obsessed with us having faith in Him. He really, really wants us to have faith in Him. It's so extremely important for Him to be willing to give us all of our needs and dreams and desires and aspirations. So Hebrews 11:6, without faith it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seeks Him. Even in Isaiah 1, He withholds from those who doubt. And in Deuteronomy 28, He rewards those who believe. So it's extremely important to have faith, because if you don't have faith, not only in God, but just in your dream, just in what you're asking for, if you're asking to double your income, you have to have faith in that will come to pass, that you will be able to get there, and that God will help you with it. If you want it and you ask for it, but you don't believe in it and you don't have faith in that it's ever going to come true, it means you don't have faith in God, and it means you don't have faith in your own ability to seek out ways to make that happen in your life. So you have to have faith in whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, and whatever you're aiming towards, and have faith in God that it will all come to pass. Some don't ask because they believe that provision is sovereign, based on a whim or impulse of God. So this is actually one that I think is a little more common than I initially realized. But there are those who believe that, growing wealth or reaching these really high attainable goals is all based off of luck. That it just comes out of nowhere, and that God has favoritism, or some people are just lucky, or some people are just born into it. But none of that is really true. You can ask for anything that you want to have, and you can take action and listen to that voice of God and listen to your instincts and work towards those goals. You can have anything you want in life, but you must seek it out, and you must have faith that it's going to happen. And it's not all just because, oh, that person got lucky, that's why they make 7 figures a year. No, they probably worked for it. Maybe they grew up with some advantages and had a little more guidance, but there's a lot of self-made millionaires that didn't end up that way, that really worked hard at it, that took the steps, that learned how to be better with their finances, that found their passion, that found a way to duplicate it and expand it and turn it into something that created the income they wanted, and that they worked very hard for it, but they also had faith in that dream and they took action towards it. So it's not all based off of a whim. You can make anything possible that you want to in your life. Number 5 on this list, actually number 6, some don't ask for financial harvest because they believe money is a trap. So it's an interesting one because, there's that false statement of money is the root of all evil. Well, someone said that over time, and it's not true. It is not the root of all evil. And I think some people believe that, money is something that will lead them down the wrong path, which doesn't really make sense. In the Bible, God says that money is the answer to everything. So how could it be the answer to everything and be the root of all evil? It does say in the Bible that the love of money is the root of all evil, but that's very different than money is the root of all evil. If you're obsessed with money and you love money more than you love God, you love money more than you love your spouse, that is a root of evil. But to just have money in general is not evil. If anything, if you have money, you can do some amazing, wonderful things with it. You can help so many people. So just keep that in mind. Money is not a trap. It's a trap if you think it is, and you're going to put yourself into a trap if that's your mindset. But that's a myth, that money is a trap. Number 7, many never ask God for financial wisdom. If you want to be financially wealthy, then you need to understand money. You need to be good with your budget. You need to understand how money works. You need to ask for financial wisdom. You need to go and allow these mentors to come into your life if you're asking for help. Maybe you need a financial planner and someone to help you with your bookkeeping and to do your taxes so that everything's done correctly and you're getting the most out of what you're doing. It's important to learn these things and know these things, and also utilize the financial mentors and the wisdom of financial people that are the experts in order to help all of those things manifest in your life. Number 8, many refuse to ask for a specific miracle. So again, just kind of saying what I said earlier, if you're not specific, then you're not going to get it. It has to be very specific so that you're able to take actionable things towards that and to ask for something specific from God. Otherwise, He doesn't know what to give you. Number 9, few really know what they want out of life financially. And that's a big one. If you're just really vague on, hey, I just want more money, again, someone can hand you a dollar bill. Hey, you got an extra $1 this month, or maybe it's a $5, or whatever it is. If you're not specific, you just want more, then you're not setting a goal. You're not creating a certain standard. So when you ask for something, you want to be very specific. You want to be persistent. Expect that it's going to come into your life. Ask for it largely and honestly. Number 10, many refuse to ask their boss for anything. So God works through people, and it's important not only to ask what you want of God, but to ask of what you want from other people. And this can be finances or otherwise. If you want to be treated a certain way by your friends, your spouse, your siblings, maybe there's some ways they approach you about certain subjects that are bothering you. Well, then ask to be approached in a different way. Hey, next time this happens, can you ask me instead of making an assumption about this? And just be open and honest. If you feel like you're doing really good at work and you've been working extra hours, You can ask your boss for a raise. That's okay. Sometimes you need to ask the people in your life for what you want, as well as asking God for those things. Number 11, many are unwilling to earn what they want. It's one thing to ask and to not take action, and it's another thing to ask and to move your butt and actually start reaching towards your goals. So it's super, super important that you take action. I see a lot of people that, oh yeah, I want millions and millions of dollars. I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket. Okay, that's great. Chances are slim to none that you're actually going to win the lottery. You have to put the work in. You have to be diligent and actually work towards something. God wants to see you work, and God will prosper you if you work with your hands and if you make it happen for yourself. You can't expect a miracle to happen and then sit back and just expect God to do everything for you. You have to take action too. And so super, super important. Earn what you want. And number 12, many refuse to ask the right people the right questions. So if you need financial advice, don't go to a parent or a friend or a sibling that isn't making good money and has no background in finances. Think about who you're asking what advice from. If you need business advice, you don't go to someone who's been an employee their entire life. You go to someone who has built a business from the ground up, has worked in and out for years, and has the experience to give you the advice that you need to hear. So make sure you're asking experts in the field of whatever you're looking to expand your life on and whatever you need help with, whether it's your finances, your business, your personal relationships. Go find a spiritual coach or a psychologist or a counselor of some sort, but you want to ask someone specific and really be aware of who you're asking advice from. And overall, one of the last things in this chapter that really stuck with me is you don't have a right to anything you are not willing to pursue. You have to take action. You have to seek and ask and knock and, pursue whatever those goals are that you have, whatever you're asking for. Yes, God will bring it to you, but you also have to go out and get it. You got to meet God halfway. You can't expect miracles, miracle healings when, you're riddled with disease and you're eating fast food, you're eating sugar, you're in a horrible mindset where every day you're talking about how horrible you feel and that you're not getting any better and woe is me. You're not going to have a miracle healing in those kind of situations. You need to take actions. You need to take care of your body in those situations. And you need to take care of your mindset in those situations and put yourself into a different mental frame that God is going to heal me. I am going to look for everything that I need to do in order to help heal myself. God is going to bring the right people to me to help keep me on track, to help me with my diet, to help heal my body, whatever it is. You have to be willing to pursue it. If you have a big dream for making a huge financial harvest and for making a lot of money, you need to seek that out. You need to find a way. You need to make it happen. You can't just ask for it and then sit back and change nothing in your life. It's all about pursuing whatever dreams and goals you are asking for from God and from those around you. So, I hope this helped give you some insight and some inspiration. Maybe there are some areas in this category that you can start working on yourself. If this helped you, if there were some wonderful tidbits that you want to comment on, please do. If you have any questions, I would love to help you start to help create your financial harvest the way you would like. And by all means, share this video as much as possible with anyone that you find if you believe it can help others as well. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for the next chapter by Mike Murdoch in 31 Reasons You May Not Be Receiving Your Financial Harvest. God bless.